Oh, hero! Yeah, so I'm just going to try and do a quick run-through of what's going to be on the new patch. So, obviously you're going to have all these costumes. It's going to be the skin suits, devil horns, halo, pumpkin head, some dresses, which I'm not really going to preview right now. You already know what the tiger suit and pants look like. Well, hoodie and pants. Don't like the training, but they're all pretty cool. They're not too bad. Those will be pretty fun. They all are dyeable. I'm not pleased with the Halo's dyeability. You can only dye the inner ring, so that kind of looks odd. Be nice if that was changed to dye both. Then, of course, the new weapons can be attained through DT. I don't know what merchants these are going to be on, but you can see the cost, and I listed them on the forum thread. And then, of course, you can attain them through tier 1 through 3, meaning rounds 1 through 9 on Dome. And for the most part, it's going to take you upwards of 60 hours from my understanding, 60 to 65 in total time frame to attain these. But I don't know the new DT ratios for live, so I can't tell you how fast it's going to be that way. But I think that's what they're looking for, is for us to at least spend maybe 10 days to a little over 2 weeks on casual play. So it's pretty much going to be like farming for DT again, like the old DT weapons and armor and whatnot. It's going to be about the same time frame. Weapon-wise,
I wrote a song about why diodes are better than tripods. It makes it easy to remember.
I hate that goddamn NPC. Anyways, so we have sniper rifles, which are both PvE and PvP, pistols, Sawn Off Shotgun, which is for pistols, the rifle shotgun, which, yes, finally a new shotgun. Granted, it's 195 requirement. It doesn't have a modifier yet. I hope it does, just because of the fact that it's very costly just to get that compared to every other weapon right now, especially without a modifier. If it stayed 180, it could have stayed without a modifier, but because of the fact it won't be 180, it definitely needs like a +4 somewhere in there. The one-handed and two-handed melee, and if you noticed, the two-handed melee is +10. And we're going to go ahead and go to the Death Toll Assembly. And yeah, Scothy's Breaker +10 melee, so that's some good shit right there. So your blue stick will be far more valuable now, and you can actually save some AP in your build if you want to be able to still use a blue stick effectively. Granted, the new melee weapons, pretty much all the weapons are going to be more effective than the current ones. Then, of course, the gore weapons being nerfed.
The word cornucopia comes to mind.
I'm going to shove a cornucopia in his ass in a minute. Anyways, the big lunatic gives 15 melee. The big jackal gives 15 rifle, and the bastards give 14 pistol. So yeah, bastards, you have to spend 1 more AP, but yeah, all the stats for your weapons are currently on live damage-wise, so all you're going to see is that you have to spend more AP there. The augmentation system, you can augment 10% of damage types. The damage amounts are halved. As you can see, I put 1 point in everything here. Don't do that. You get 0 damage. It was a bug before where you got 1 into every damage type, so you'd get more on the light pistols, which was the only weapon that did that. And now it's fixed, so don't do it. I was going to note that on the forum, but I tested it really quick to make sure, and it doesn't do that anymore. Skills like power, precision, escape artist, dodge, and armor use, they were reduced by half on cost on both weapon types. So they're a little more viable, but honestly, escape artist, dodge, and armor use are the only ones that are worth it right now if you decide to use them, but I don't recommend it over health. Escape artist will be nice for you escape artist tunes that want to carry like an escape artist weapon to sneak around. And then finally, your statistics, health, and regeneration. Honestly, health is the best stat here. Health, endurance, and that's it in terms of great viability. If you want to go stamina or gamma, if you're like a healer, you could go gamma or stamina regeneration. That's very viable, But honestly, health is going to be the best stat every single time. And don't put points into willpower. I don't want to hear it later where I spent 16 into willpower and I don't know what the fuck to do. Well, yeah, you're going to have to wipe your weapon now. But as you can see, you can get twice the total of a one-handed. But that's obvious because of the fact they should come out to the same total value. Damage-wise, they're both going to be a 10% value because it's a percentile increase. So, yeah, you're not going to see like a significant damage from a two-handed compared to one-handed or vice versa. So, it's pretty balanced. The patch isn't too bad. I am running Resilience, which was changed to Tertiary and Secondary. Which, let me go ahead and turn off my ab light so it's more like players' PvP stats. So your resistances went up. I'm actually lower on armor use on the PTS right now, so I'd actually have 41%. So secondaries went up a total of 5%. No, 6%, yeah, 6% from this aura if you have it at rank 7. And secondaries, which for some reason it bugs here, but before it was 22%, so I mean, you get a 7 to 8% increase, because obviously I had 1% more if I had higher armor use. Right now it's 157 on the PTS, so whatever on that note. I lost 1%, but I have a ton of HP, so whatever works. But yeah, you can pump out some pretty good secondary and tertiary resistances now. And skill shot wise, or charge shots as they're actually stated, are 15 seconds for bullseye and primal, and that's across the board. There's no more bugged beast might at a 5-second cooldown. They're all 15 seconds, and then precise hit is 20 seconds. The damage probably still needs to change. You can still easily 3-shot people with charge shots, so the charge shots should go down in that regard, because you can still go 3-trick pony instead of a 2-trick pony, you know. But yeah, it's pretty strong still, so that needs to be adjusted. Outside of that, it's not too bad. The patch isn't going to be ugly or anything like that. Oh right, the Fuzzy Bunny pistols are now 195 pistol skill, and the Fuzzy Bunny shotgun is now a pistol skill. So you'll actually have that weapon, which honestly they probably should have used that as an option for pistols as a sawn off and put that under augmentation. That probably would have been a better choice. And maybe adjust the stats for that. That probably would have worked out better than the murder of crows or whatever the other one's called. But I mean, they're not bad. If they could go in the back slot, they'd be far better. So if Scothy or Alaric or whoever the hell reads the post, or obviously watches whatever videos, probably go ahead and go with the Fuzzy Bunny shotgun as the option for augmentation over the murder of crows. I don't hate these pistols, well, pistol shotguns. They look fantastic, but the fact that you're going to have to trade your pistol slot for a shotgun, it's just not as viable. And yes, that does say 0.1 delay. That's a bug. I'm quite sure it's supposed to be 1 second. So, yeah, the weapon right now on the PTS is broken as hell, and it needs to be adjusted. And I'm hoping Scothy remembered that I told her that that's bugged. So, hopefully we don't see that broken shotgun on live. That should be everything, actually. Oh, and look. Michael got him the little hazmat suit, and what we call the rug pants. If he was using black, it would be easier to tell what I'm talking about. We were trolling about that on open testing, but yeah, there's a little hazmat suit to wear. Let me put that on real quick. Because that one's actually, I like that one a lot in terms of what the suit's. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put on my crap again, because I love my medic suit. Alright, that should cover everything for this patch, and hopefully you fuckers enjoy it. And I know it's a little late. If they waited on the other patch and did it all at once, it would seem a lot better than all the complaints about pistols and everything on live. And if you have any complaints about pistols, feel free to go ahead and post it in the AP weapons section of the PTS boards. But honestly, pistols are still the best DPS, period. They're just better flat out, anywhere from 30 to 50% increase. You don't believe me, I'll be happy to post those values on the forums later, but meh. So overall, this is probably one of the best content updates they've released, so good job to them on that. But it could have waited a little longer so we'd have more refined final values. So yeah, take care, see you on FE.